that's it on the inside, what it's supposed to kind of look like, but I got to rip it all apart. If you're wondering what enclosure this is Alpine Tech DNA250C enclosure that I just converted to a smart PWM3. I think I just about got everything here. Like I said, this is the Alpine Tech DNA250C enclosure. It's got a wider window than the DNA250. You got your red 3-wired voltmeter. You need a 3-wired voltmeter for this, just in case on a repair his switch is blown. A new a gold MyTech fire switch. We got a Ver2 fog laser engraved 510 connector, spring loaded with the ground ring. 18650 sled and polarity stickers. Magnets, they usually come with the enclosure. I put an LED right here just to take up one of the holes. Shit, I didn't get the slide switch out, but just to take out one of the holes, you gotta take out one of the holes, and you can't have a big old hole down here, so I put a slide switch for that light there. You got the red LED, and I got a 150 ohm resistor. Yes, I know it's supposed to be higher, but it don't shine as bright, and I haven't had a light blown out, so I used a 150 ohm resistor. I got, I believe this 24 gauge silicone case silver wire and 14 gauge. Just to give you an idea how small this smart PWM3 is, that's a DNA250C board next to it, and that's a dime next to it. So I mean, it's a lot smaller footprint than that DNA250C. It's tiny. You know, there's a few different options on here. You can have a LED diode as an indicator switch, or you can have the voltmeter. You can have the pot, or you can have the tactiles. You can switch back and forth. It's up to the builder and up to the user what they want. I'm going to go through these connections, but if I was you, I would request membership in Smart PWM Mods. When you get accepted, go to Files, look for Smart PWM V3. You go to the data sheet and the specs. You can download this print and then make it a lot easier on you. But right here, you got your battery negative right next to it. Then you got your ground. Skip one. And right here, that's your fire switch positive. You skip another one. Then these two holes, that's your voltmeter positive, and then the yellow of the voltmeter. Then if you're using a pot, which I am, then that's the next one. That's your pot. Then if you were using tactiles, which I'm not, you would not use that one. You would use this for your down, the next one, and then the next one you would use for your up. Then your positive VIN is the funky shaped one. That's on that very end there. And then your 510 negative, that is this one right here. Now, if you were using an indicator light instead of a voltmeter, this where you're positive for your voltmeter, that would be your indicator light, which we're not doing. Remember, whatever you're hooking up, you're going to need a ground. Rather it be the fire switch, the voltmeter, the potentiometer, or the tactiles. Now there's many different ways to do this. My way is not the right way. My first build looked like an octopus. I had like 5 different grounds coming out of the ground here, wasting wire, but after you do a few of them, you kind of just figure it out. I'm definitely far from a rocket science. It took me a few, but so I usually have everything meet up down at either the tactiles or the potentiometer. So I'll run this one through I'll have shrink wrap, I'll run it through the bottom, and then I'll hook it up to my potentiometer. Then I'll pull my voltmeter, the ground from that, and I have that meet at the potentiometer. Then I run another from the potentiometer up to my fire switch, and then that's grounded. But it's a graph of what color wire I have. Like I don't have no straight black 24 gauge, so now that's gray. For the pot, you know, that's purple. That when I'm doing a tactile, that's purple. You know, and I try to build all my builds the same. So like if I had a repair come back and they say the up tactile is not working, I can just say, oh, okay, the up tactile, that's the purple wire. Let me check that before I have to rip everything apart.